Hey guys, Chief here, and what you're looking at right now is some Battlefield 4 from that 17 minutes of gameplay that they gave out about a week or two ago. I thought I would share it since the topic that's going to be discussed is related to this, might affect this game, in fact. And what I want to talk about is the Xbox 720 has been said that it's going to require an always online internet connection just to play the Xbox. And first off, that's stupid. No, they shouldn't do that. It's not a good idea. And I'm going to talk about the reasons why it's not a good idea. And first thing to start off is I want to give you a few examples that tried this and failed. First off, Diablo 3. When it first came out, you couldn't play it, the single player, because the servers were down. Because they made it so that you could only play with it online, they restricted you from playing single player the day it came out. Nobody could play the game whatsoever when it first came out, and that's ridiculous. I don't know why they would do that. Next, more recently, SimCity. They made it go online, and it's been the worst idea ever. Reddit is just filled with posts about it being the worst idea ever, because you're at the point where you have to ask the developer's permission to play the game, which is outrageous. I mean, they're not your parents. Come on. Makes it even more ridiculous is that you pay for this stuff, and you are held against your will. I wouldn't say that, but like, you have to rely on the developers if you want to play your game at any given moment, because they provide the service for the servers to be up, and the only way you can play the game is if the servers are up. And it's stupid. I mean, so pretty much what it's saying is that you can't play the game, like the Xbox, unless the developers say, yeah, the servers are on, you can go. And along with this idea is that you have to pay for it. You know, Xbox Live right now is like, what, $10 a month? And you choose to pay. Like, you don't have to pay this. That's completely up to your choice. Maybe you just want to keep it online to watch movies, like your own movies. Hey, go for it. You don't need to connect to the internet. But now you have to pay for it monthly just to have it, which is ridiculous. Also, this brings these questions up. And by the way, some of these questions were actually asked to Microsoft's creative director. What about people that have poor internet? What if I live in a rural area with poor internet? Or what if I even live in a different country with poor internet? This part of the game is just, sorry, that's just gross, real gruesome. So, now, back to what I was saying. The response to one of these questions, the question, what if I live in a rural area and I don't have access to high-speed internet? You know what he said? Why do you live there? This is the most outrageous response to say to a paying customer that likes your product. Why would you do that? That's unacceptable as a business person to even fathom saying that to another person. I mean, that almost could cost you your job, honestly. There's also things to think about that would be flaw this plan. 40% of Americans don't have access to high-speed internet. So pretty much 40% of Americans aren't able to use your service because you require them to always be online. Also, people that live in rural areas that don't have access to high-speed internet can't have your service. It means people in different countries can have your service. And what if for God's sakes, what if there's a hack? I mean, the PlayStation Network was down for 30 days. I mean, you could play single-player games. You could play Skyrim. You could play other Fallout. But if it's always online, you can't play those single-player games games you really want to play when the internet's down. I mean, come on. Also, what if your internet goes down for whatever reason? What if you Like, say, you know, we don't need internet. We don't use it right now. I mean, that. So, in other words, you're saying, you know what? Can't have Xbox. You know what? Because it requires an always online internet connection. Also, the servicemen and women, they can't play after fighting for us. They can't come home or stay there even in their base and just play single player games together or play Madden. I mean, you're restricting so much. And I think it's just not a good idea whatsoever. And you shouldn't do it. Everybody thinks this is a bad idea. And it doesn't cut down prices. It doesn't make anything faster. You still get the same exact service, except they're restricting you on what you have to do because of it required to always be online. So, you know what, that's what I think of it. I think it's complete crap. I don't think they should do it. Let me know what you think they should do, and leave in the comment section below. Subscribe for more videos, and I will catch you guys later.
You'll back me up, right?